Somebody's in trouble. This can't be good. The boss. Here comes the commish.
Say no, Mac.
Dragon Tag Team on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 492 pounds, Mr. McMahon and Shane McMahon. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 487 pounds, they are the Dragon Champions, the Superstar, and the Superstar.
Put down that remote, stay a while. Lariat! Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Strong kick. My goodness.
The elbow!
Oh, a debilitating elbow drop.
Big elbow.
Beautiful technique.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Set it up!
Unceremoniously deposited down.
Kick!
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
We've touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
Backbreaker!
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
We know what's coming here. Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32.
Oh boy, he is rolling. What a spine buster. There is no coming back from that one.
You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after ultimately missing his intended target, The Undertaker.
Not only did he get to his feet, Saxton, Shane actually told The Undertaker to keep bringing it. If that's not the definition of Brazilian, I don't know what is.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. He's looking at it.
Oh my gosh, what a dive. Man, looked like the champ was down and out.
He's going for the pin.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team,
He might have it.
Now Mr. McMahon is playing some serious mind games here. He's the master.
Back between the ropes.
This might be it. Oh my.
Tagged in. The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist. That should do it. That might be the end of Mr. McMahon tonight.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. And tag team action like in singles competition. Once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination.
Looking at it a second time.
What a spine buster. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him. Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
Here we go. Looking for something big up here.
And that's exactly what we're going to get.
Ooh, right to the face. Game, set, match. This one is over. It's no secret that Mr. McMahon can be brash, confrontational, and at times even explosive. At one point, Mr. McMahon had an exclusive club where members would kiss the part of his anatomy he uses to sit down.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring. Slammed with authority.
Byron, you touched on something earlier. Mr. McMahon can most definitely be vain, smug, pompous, adversarial. At one point, the chairman of WWE referred to himself as a genetic jackhammer.
Byron, you showed up on television dressed like a baby. Who are you to insult Mr. McMahon? Mr. McMahon knows what's best for the WWE locker room and the WWE universe better than they do themselves. Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. If someone doesn't like what Mr. McMahon's doing, that's just too bad.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it. Lands this, and he is done.
Spinebuster!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Mr. McMahon bought the company that would become WWE from his father, Vince McMahon Sr. in 1982 and transformed it from a successful regional promotion in the northeastern part of the United States to a national and then international company.
Comes in off the tag. What a strike!
A man like that seems to have an endless store of energy.
Up until 1997, most people thought Mr. McMahon was a WWE announcer and did not know that he owned WWE. That revelation brought about an incredible change in sports entertainment as seen by Mr. McMahon's conflicts with Bret Hitman Hart and a historic rivalry with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Attitude Era propelled WWE into the stratosphere as the company crushed Ted Turner's WCW in the money. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown.
Momentum clearly in his
Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
Just in case you didn't see it the first few times.
Uh-oh, we know what's coming next.
We're about to pedigree. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. They used
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
when this guy's on, look out. Ouch.
This might not have been a wise move.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on...
Rough landing.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Pedigree.
Pedigree!
A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
He's not going to like this.
He can't take much more.
He wants to do this in the ring. Suplex!
Oh, nasty impact.
In off the tag.
Ooh, what impact.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling. Mr. McMahon is terrifying when he's rolling like this.
That will hinder your modeling career.
I'd never advise anyone to go up against Mr. McMahon.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Super kick! A vicious attack. The champion into the cover.
Mr. McMahon has been
And we have
eliminated.
our winners.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, and still the Dragon Tag Team, the Superstar, and the Superstar.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
If these guys choose to stay together, they have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.